What's up, everyone? Elton over here. Welcome to another YouTube video today, or live stream today. I'll be your host once again. I hope you guys are ready for another market week this week. Today is June 22nd, so we'll see what the market has for us today and for the rest of the week. So I hope you guys are excited just as me. If you're new to the channel, welcome. My name is Elton. I'll be your host for today. I live stream every single day, Monday through Friday, from 5:55 a.m. Pacific Standard Time till 7:30 a.m. as a part-time day trader. So if you want to become yourself a part-time day trader, or if you want to make some easy money, then day trading will be an option. There's a lot of options out there, but it's an option out there available for you to make some easy money in a couple minutes or less. So if you're new, just make sure you hit the subscribe button to see me live trade every single day, and then do some pre-market analysis. And also to see if you just want to learn, then just watch me live and then see how some stocks react. So I hope you guys are ready for that. And if you're not new, welcome back again. I hope you guys are ready for another week, and make sure you hit that like button to help out with the YouTube algorithm if you have not. So again, if you're both new or not new to the channel, just make sure you guys both hit that like button to help out with the YouTube algorithm. So nonetheless, let's just get started and start analyzing some stocks. So let's go with, first and foremost, we have our pre-market scanner right over here on the left side, as you guys already know. Whoa, what is going on here? Okay. All right, I don't know what happened there for a quick second, but all right. So we have our pre-market scanner right here on the left side, and right here at the bottom we have a yellow rectangle 2 with our level 2. This is a thinkorswim platform. So first and foremost, we have SINT. As you guys already see, I already have my resistances. I don't have a support, but I already have my alerts at 241 and at 261. And I made a video about using this tool right here on the right side. This is called the Epic Pen. This is the most amazing tool that I ever used, because what I like to do is I like to just draw some lines. It helps me out visualize how some of these patterns are developing. As you guys can see, we had a quick uptrend on SINT, and then it started to sell off. Quick recovery, but that's just short sellers trying to cover some, and then continue selling off. Quick recovery of some short sellers, and then sells off again, and then now it's continuing to sell off. And we had almost a reversal over here right on this section. So as you can see, we had a reversal right there, but of course there's a quick recovery, but now it's going to be continuing to reverse, and possible it's going to continue, and hopefully it does bounce back from there. And this will cause for us to have kind of a double, maybe even triple bottom. So this tool is what I love to use to design some design my volume. Daily average volume is around 19 million. Let me check out what head over to Yahoo Finance. Instead of me having like more of these rectangles up here on my chart, I just like to use Yahoo Finance to find a couple of things that I don't have a code for, or I don't have a ATOV. All right, here we go. So let's head over to statistics, and then based on Yahoo's Finance, where's it at? The average volume of KTOV on the last 10 days has been 11 million, and on the last 3 months it has been 14 million, and it has a flow of 33 million. So kind of a high flow up there. Float means basically how many shares are available for the stock to be traded. The lower the float, the riskier the trade is. The higher the float, the safer it is. With this amount of float, it's kind of in between for penny stocks. So I already have my support and resistances. Let's see how many support. Yep. So I have some support and resistances over here. As you can see, we're still at a resistance. There's no support as they hit an ultimate low of 22 cents a couple months ago, back in March. So my alert, it's at 75 cents with KTOV. Next I have BIOC. BIOC, it is moving to some news of a announces availability of 10,000 specimen collection kits for COVID-19 testing. So that's very good for BIOC, especially since a lot of people are getting tested once again, to see maybe they're going back to work, because mostly everything is already open back again. So a lot of tests are available now. So that's very good for people to get tested prior to heading over to back to work. And just to get tested overall and see if people are scared of that they might have COVID-19 or whatnot. But that's a good thing for BIOC. I already have my support and resistances, so you guys can see the purple lines, and I have my alerts at 94 cents and 98 cents for BIOC. Again, the same thing that I did was I drew out my lines, as you guys can see. It's just a big sell-off and a bounce off, so that's why I have my alert at 94 cents first, and then I have my second alert at 98 cents. I could put it up to like a whole dollar. As a matter of fact, I think that's what I'm gonna be doing. You just move it up to a whole dollar to 99 cents. So there you go. That's much better right there. So that's BIOC. Next I have, let's see, I'm just looking at some other stocks. Next we have IDX. Let's delete this. IDX is, I did the same thing earlier where I drew out my lines, and if you guys can guess, prior to me going live, I had some alerts, and then this stock just made a move. So if you guys can just guess for a quick second, see where I created those alerts from all these lines. What do you guys think I created this alert pre-market before me going live? Yep, right over here, around $76, $76, $77 is where I had an alert, but I had to remove it because over here at 5:30, IDX made a huge spike to 296. So I could have traded pre-market from that 276 mark to 296, and that would have been a good 6% gain. That's usually my goal, between 6 to 10%. That is my goal. I would have made my money before even the market opens up, so I wouldn't even have to worry about even being on the live anymore, or just even trading for the rest of the day anymore, because I already made my goal. So just having a goal is always very good, especially a trading plan. A trading plan will definitely help you out. But again, with this tool, Epic Pen, this tool is amazing when it comes to drawing these lines, because it helps me identify the resistances and supports, especially when this stock is moving, and not just this stock, but like all the stocks, where are they at right now. And it's just pretty simple, and all you gotta do is just, if you don't want it anymore, just boom, delete them right there. Or you can press the big delete button, but I have these rectangles over here, so I'm not gonna press that button there. So yeah, so as you guys can see, now what I have to do with IDX to come up with new alerts is put an alert right here below this resistance, 283, 284. I'll leave it right there, and if it wants to cross above that, then we're gonna put it at 290. So again, this is why I love this tool, Epic Pen. It's just amazing when it comes to drawing out those lines. Moving on forward, we have EVOK, same thing, pre-market. I had analyzed it, and I had created some alerts, and boom, it's above my first alert of 432, and it's below the second alert of 460. So as you guys can see, Same thing. I did the same things. I drew out the lines, drew it out. And if you think like, oh, you're just drawing some random lines, no, I'm not. I'm used to drawing these lines that they just naturally, I know where to set them up at. So boom, just like that. So you guys can see. So I should push this alert right here of 460 up to 4. I'll just leave it right there since the price is at 444. But I'm gonna set my confirmation at this other high right here, which is going to be 485. That's gonna be my second alert, my confirmation alert. So if this stock EVOK keeps on dropping, then I'm gonna bring down this alert down to over here around 450. Until if it gets below 430, then I'll definitely put it right here at 450. And I'll bring this one down too, since it's gonna be somewhere over here on around 475. So that's how you are able to create some support and resistance pre-market. With this tool, Epic Pen, it's just very amazing. So make sure you guys download it. It's completely free too. Some tools, I believe I had this for a long time already. So I believe you guys are limited to a few tools, and you have to purchase. It's a one-time purchase, but that you get, and you're able to just make that one-time purchase and get access to like all the tools. So that's what I did, and I got all the tools with a one-time purchase. But you get a lot, you still get I don't remember what tools you get for free, but again, just get yourself this free tool over here, Epic Pen. So again, if EVOK drops below 430, then I definitely know where I'm going to be pushing my resistance at. So still not dropping below 430. But we'll keep an eye on it. So moving on forward to the next stock. Oh, next one, BYFC. BYFC was a watcher on last Friday. These stocks are up here on the top left corner are the stocks that I was watching last Friday. And as you can see, BYFC was already part of the list and has a volume already of 4 million, daily average 6 million. And then if we head to Yahoo Finance and then search BYFC, and if you look at it and check out its statistics, because that's where that's where you head over for you to find out the volume and float. Is you head over to volume. Volume in the last 10 days has been 30 million. In the last 3 months, 2 million. So this stock in the last 3 months is above its 2 million volume. I mean 3 months of 2.95 volume. It's already at 4.5, 4.6 now. And then the average of the 10 months, last 10 days is 30 million. So we can probably expect for BYFC to hit an average volume for today of 20 to 30 million for the day, and it has a float of 13 million. Again, lower float than SINT or KTOV. It's one that I did. Lower float, which again means more risk. As you guys can see, I had an alert at 430, but the price is above that now, so I gotta wait for the confirmation at 452 for BYFC. I don't have any support or resistances. The reason why is because BYFC, this is all of its history. It barely opened up in the stock market back in February 28th of 2019. So it's a little over a year old of a stock. So this stock, again, there's no support or resistances. It just comes down to having a trading plan and having a risk. And let's head over to EVOC. No, it still hasn't dropped. Okay. Next we have MBRB. Same thing. I'm looking for an alert above the pre-market high, which is over here at around 72 cents. So there's not too much volume for NBR, but I do have an alert just in case it does make a spike. It did sell off. It looks like it had some news, and looks like they're meeting. The news is that they're requesting to meet with the FDA over resubmission of their um, of one of the applications. So we'll see how that goes. Once the news of that result, we'll see how the stock behaves. Next we have HTBX. Not too much of a volume. That's why I have my alerts kind of high to see where they're gonna be. Where they're gonna be moving. So HCBX, pretty low volume pre-market. Or there's another one right here. THTX, THTX, same thing. Pre-market analysis. I thought it was gonna make a reversal over here because again I did the same thing of drawing out my lines. We had a huge spike. Of course, there was a sell-off, some type of reversal, continued selling off, and then boom, huge reversal in the pre-market, but it kept on going. Then it continued selling off, and then right here the reason set that alert at 289 because I can see that's the first resistance point that I had. I set that alert right there at 289 thinking it was going to come back, but nope, it just continues selling off now. Trying to make a reversal, but it's going to continue selling off. So now I got to set an alert over here at 270. 279 is fine, and then 289 is going to be my confirmation alert. But again, this tool, Epic Pen, I'm never going to stop talking about it because it's so simple and it's so easy to identify some of these resistance points, especially if you're having trouble with them. It's very, very helpful to have this tool to help you out, draw those lines. So THCX is one of the watchers that I kind of think it might make a move. It does have some news for the day. I didn't read over them, but let's just see what we have. So it looks like THDX widens therapeutic window for traditional cancer treatments. So it looks like there's many treatments. Wait, what? So it looks like sortilin one is it's a treatment resistant cancer. So that it's what I'm guessing it's moving it up to that treatment with cancer. So we'll see how that goes for the rest of the day with THCX, but that's what caused a big spike pre-market. And again, I'm just hopefully we'll see if it wants to continue trending up, or if it was just a quick spike in the pre-market and it's going to sell off for the rest of the day. So not too many stocks that are moving pre-market. We have UONEK. UONEK has been here on the scanner for the last whole week. It made a huge spike in the last couple this whole week, so we'll see where that goes. So we'll see how, yeah, just not a lot of stocks moving pre-market. As you guys already know, I just went through most of them. There's some of them that I skipped, like IMPX. If we were to check it out, so you guys can see there's not too much volume going on over here. it did have a spike, and it does have some news over here. It looks like they're to acquire their exclusive global license for development distribution of Systat and SigmaPlot software suite. So that's very good, but for some reason it wasn't very good of a news that it had sold off. So we see multiple points over here on 155. So we can probably expect a reversal over here from IMPX. So if again we'll draw it out, we see a huge spike, huge sell-off, a reversal. And again, we can probably expect a reversal over here from IMPX. So just let me set up. I already have some resistances too, which is good. So I'm gonna set my first alert right there at 160. And then I'm gonna set my other one at the previous day close of 165. Kind of close to each other. I think I'm gonna push it 166, 1 cent above. But that's definitely gonna help out right there. And again, THTX, possible mover. Again, they have some pretty good news, especially for the cancer treatment. And we'll see if it wants to make a reversal. So you can see there's a lot of support over here around 248, 250. So making a huge reversal over here. And then let's put all the stocks that I'll be watching. So OPH, let's delete that one. Let's delete that, delete that, delete that, delete this. Forget that one. All right. So here we go. So THTX. Let's see, who was the other one? What do you have? BYFC. There's another stock. Oh, just put SINT here. We're gonna have a few stocks to watch for today on the list. Oh, IDX. Already have it. EIOC. EIOC still selling off. Who was the? What stock was it that I said that if it goes below 230? Oh, right here. No. Yeah. It was EVOK. EVOK. Check out MBRB. No. IMPX. And IMPX. So SINT making a reversal over here. So ANT above the 240, okay, and then we have 265 as the second alert. We do THTX. Boom. All right, so SINT again already crossed the first alert. We'll see if it wants to continue. Again, using the Epic Pen tool, drawing out. Let's see if there's any pattern over here. A huge spike, sell off, quick spike, sell off. So again, if we're to see any patterns, let's delete that one, and there we go. Boom. So we can probably expect a quick sell off over here, and then bounce, or we can just expect for it to just blast up, or it can still go the other way. So some options there to see. Again, that's why I love this tool, Epic Pen. Pretty simple, easy, and again, it's completely free. Again, if I do recall, you have to upgrade to get all the features, but again, I think it's pretty cheap. I'm not sure how much it is now at this point. So we got quick, uh, this is 12 minutes left until the market opens. But again, this is our list right here of the stocks to watch for the day. SINT, KTOV, IDX, but the biggest watcher that I'm looking at is THTX, because this stock has definitely some potential, but still doesn't want to break above that 260 mark. And so we'll see where it goes for the rest of the day. IDX making a huge reversal over here. So we had a huge spike, sell off, try to recover, nope, try to recover some, nope, try to recover some, nope, and then huge movement right there, and then a big sell off to collide with it. So again, it's going to test out this 284 resistance. We'll see if it gets above that. If it doesn't, it could probably sell off, but if it does, let me do this right here. So if it wanted to, it could bounce off from the 275 mark. So if it doesn't, if that 284 is too great, then it's gonna bounce off, and then hopefully we can expect some support around 275, and then from there we'll see if it wants to retest that again. Probably even it just creates some but we just need some volume for that. So we'll see how this goes right here. So SINT about to hit that second alert around 265. And BYFC, it's above our 430 alert too. So we're gonna see some movements over here as soon as the bell opens up. So IDX again, probably gonna retest that at 284. We'll see if it sells off and then get some support around 275, or if you just gonna continue moving up there. All right, so BYFC just broke off from that 4:30 alert, and then heading over to that second alert. It did have, so this one's going to be a very interesting play over here. So BYFC, just to do some quick research, remember it has a float of 13 million. Again, IDX selling off just like how I thought it would, and again we're just gonna be seeing if it wants to, if there's a lot of support around at 275. SINT broke above the second alert, so boom, we got some confirmation of SINT making a move over here. And so again, if just how I drew it out just a couple of seconds ago, got a huge spike, sell off, some reversal, nope. Try to reverse it, nope, got rejected, reversed again, nope, try to reverse it, nope. And then it's trying to come up once again. It's just doing it very slowly. So if anything, if it wants to sell off over here, we can probably expect some support over here around 250 and see if it wants to sell off there and then bounce from there and then make a move. So if it sells off again, expect that sell off around the 250 mark. So 4 minutes left until the market opens. Again, IDX getting some support around 278. THTX still selling off. I'm gonna bring this letter over here on 260 and then bring this one down to 280. There we go. Let me see if any more stocks pop up over here. VAL popped up on a couple days ago. LMFA wants to make a move again. So huge buyout, sold off, huge buy again, and then boom, tries to have a sell off, tries to recover, selling off again. We'll see if it wants to recover again in there. Not a lot of volume pre-market. Daily average 3 million. It's only at 666,000. So SINT, there you go, broke off the first alert, then the second alert, that which I haven't hit. So I'm just gonna cancel these and move one of these up to 278. And again, if it wants to sell off, we can expect some support over here on the 240, looks like. Actually no, 250. Yeah, 250 support right there. But 2 minutes left until the market opens. All right, so minute left. And again, if you guys haven't done so, make sure you guys do hit that like button to help out with the YouTube algorithm. If you like how I'm doing this pre-market analysis and using some of the tools to help out, find out some support and resistance and some alerts. So make sure you hit that like button to help out with the YouTube algorithm. All right, so it looks like SINT does not want to sell off. Where's SINT? Definitely not gonna sell off. It definitely is gonna break out. There it goes. So where's my active trader? All these alerts definitely hitting off. So SINT, a lot of selling pressure over here. There it goes. KTOV above that 75, just like how I had put that alert right there. So it's traded on 76. IDX selling off like crazy. So if anything, so it broke off that support around 275. So that's where I'm gonna start the alert next. 276. And then KTOV trading around 74 cents. Switch this to percent movers. So who's the biggest mover from the open? And THTX. So EVOK. EVOK above 485. That's just getting too much out of my price range. I want something lower than $4. If I was able to short, I would definitely do it, especially with BYFC. BYFC, huge sell-off over here. IDX, same thing. We can probably see a reversal over here with IDX. So I was expecting some support on 275. So we'll definitely wants to test out that 284 mark once again. So if we were to use our Epic Pen tool, we can probably see a sell-off happening over here. I wanted to retest it, but that's just going to be too much of a sell-off over here. So yeah, it's going to be a pretty good sell-off over here from IDX. Looking at KTOV, KTOV is still at so there it goes, breaking off that 284. Definitely a lot of resistance right there at 284. That is just not happening. If you look at the level 275. So again, we're trying to see some support over here around 275. BIOC above 94 cents. See what we got with BIOC. Okay, so BIOC, big reversal from BIOC above 94 cents. Okay, we'll see if it gets above 96 cents. There we go. So IDX still trying to retest that 284 resistance. I'm just waiting for it to crack 284. There we go. The 285. 285.99 is my average. And again, before, so 285.99. So I'm gonna say 286. So from 286, I have to make my 10% gain, my 6 to 10% gain. So it has to get to $3. It has to get above 301. So this is me selling off to 15%, but I'm gonna bring this down to 310. There we go. There we go, 297, 299. So now I'm gonna bring my stop to 290, actually to 288. So 299, seeing some selling pressure going on. so let's close this active trader. So there we go. I could cut off my profits right over here since I'm seeing a lot of resistance coming up. But from 284 IDX, I didn't have a resistance point. Looks like I did not. So 330, it looks like it's the next resistance. How long is this? 5 years? Yeah, so 330. So there it goes, $3, 301. So I'm gonna bring it at 305, 304. That's gonna be my high right there. Yeah, so I'm gonna cut my profits right there at 304. Whoa. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave it right there. That's gonna be my profits right there at 304. Price is just overly extended right now at this point. So there you go. I'm just gonna get out right here. So that was a quick $16 profit. Nothing too crazy. There you go, 304. But I'm seeing a lot of pressure coming up. But that was a pretty good move from IDX. So I'm waiting for that breakout at 284. Fill that up at 285.99. And doesn't show my trades. Fit orders. There we go. Yeah, so as you guys can see, 304 was a sell-off. So pretty good entry right there. Small gain. I could have gotten more. I could have gotten $60 more worth of it. Yeah, I could have gotten a good I got 100 shares and then boom, there you go, 304. That was a pretty good trade right there. That was from 285.99. How come it doesn't show my trades? Show orders. Oh, show trades. Not this one, fit orders. This one too is not. It doesn't show them. I don't know. I don't know why is it not showing them. But that was a pretty good scalp from 285.99. I'm gonna say 286. So from 286 to what did it sell out? I had a limit order too. So sold at 302. 286 to 302. That's almost 6%. So a few cents below it. But that was a pretty good trade right there. Again, I was seeing a lot of pressure right there at around 304. I was setting it off at 305, but after that, nothing too much. But again, not too crazy of a trade. I don't know why my order's not showing up, but just a quick $16 right there. And now, as you can see, just after that huge spike, we had a reversal, some sell-off, then want to reconciliate, and it definitely did reconciliate. But as you guys can see, it created that almost double top pattern, and then now it's just selling off. So let's check out with any other stocks. Most of the other stocks that we have did most of the other stocks that we had are just off to a bad start, but we'll see if they'll recover for the rest of the day. Like SINT, let me see, let me minimize this. So yeah, SINT trying to make a reversal over here. Had a quick sell up, but then there it goes to above 275. A lot of volume picking up now. Let me see, THTX selling off. Same thing with BYFC, also selling off as well. And yeah, SINT is the only one that is moving so far. But it looks like we have some pressure over here, so all right, what time is it? 6:44. So as you guys can see, it's doesn't matter how big the gain is for you, like no matter how big of an account you have, how small of an account you have, but again, it's just these small gains will turn bigger over time. Like right now it's $16, but 3 months from now it could be $160 for the day. A year from now it could be a year from that, from 3 months from now could be a year from that, 3 months could be $1,600. So it's just being patient is one of the key things over here when it comes to trading. And we had a pretty good move over here, pretty good reversal too. I wish I could have gone right here on that 275, or right where I was expecting some support, and it just broke off that support from that 275 to $3. That would have been an amazing trade, 10% gain. But I can definitely see IDX still continuing for the rest of the day. It's just when you have profits, you lock profits. When you have losers, you cut your losses right away. No matter if it doesn't matter if it's like 3%, 4%, and then your goal is like 3% and you're like at 4% losing, and then it continues down to 5%, you just cut your losses at that goal. It's that simple. That's why I like to use my brackets instead of doing like a single order. I like to do these trigger with brackets, and I already have them custom made too. So all I have to do is just do 6% gain, 4% loss, 15% gain, 4% loss, 10% gain, 4% loss. So I already have my losses activated. If I lose, I lose. I'm just basically taking emotions out of the equation. I'm not keeping my emotions held inside. I'm not doing any of that. It's just not what I like to do. And then THTX looks like he wants to make a reversal over here. Look at it on the left, on the left screen on me. IMPX. Let's check it out. IMPX above 160, above 161. So IMPX try to make a reversal, looks like. So when in doubt, let's just draw it out. So we had a huge spike, big sell-off, try to make a reversal, got rejected. Try to make a reversal, get rejected, try to make a reversal, big rejection. Now it's definitely making a reversal. Trying to see if it can break out that 165, looks like 163. So from that 163, we'll see if it breaks above that. If it does, then it can definitely continue moving up to that 166 alert. And if it doesn't, then it can just get rejected and then just continue moving down. So we'll see what the deal is with IMPX over here. SINT still continuing, so still doing its thing and it's still gonna move up. Looks like it doesn't want to get rejected, that's why. So looking at IDX, definitely get, oh, there we go. Finally filled up. Put my orders over here. Let's get put them in here too. Show trades. There we go. There we go. Finally. Thank you. So there we go. Those are my trades right there. 100 shares, 285.99 to 302 for a quick 5% gain. But looking at IDX, definitely getting a lot of support from the nine simple day moving average, and then on the 1 minute, getting some support from the 20 SMA. But if the price definitely drops to below 289, then it's going to continue selling off for the rest of the day. So it's a pretty good short position, which I'm going to try to get in with my Webull app. I use my Webull to short stocks. So let's head over here. And let's see, IMPX above $1.66. So there it goes. IMPX. Actually, so let me trade IMPX too. So let's do some paper trading for shorting and some other trades over here with. So that's okay. So let me do this short position. Let's do a quick trade. IDX. Here we go. Okay, paper trading. Then we do sell. I'm gonna use the only thing that I like about the biggest thing that I like about Webull. Okay, so we're not in a short sell position. We're in a uptrend position. So it looks like we're battling to see if it breaks above. If it breaks above $3, definitely gonna be a big bullish move. And it's gonna continue going up way above those $3. But if not, we'll see. IMPX at $1.65, $9.66 still. Not a lot of people watching it right now. But let's see with what do we got over here with IDX. I definitely want to enter a short position, but one of the key things that I love about Webull is so your account, it definitely shows you. It lets you how much percentage of your equity or how much percent of your account you want to use instead of you putting how many shares you want to trade. So let's say if you have $2,000, you want to trade 50% of it, it will be $1,000. So it will automatically just trade $1,000 of your account instead of you trying to figure out how many shares you should be buying, or if you should be buying 100 shares, 300 shares, or whatever. It just basically goes by account size. So IDX, there we go, big move. I'm definitely gonna get in with this one more time. Let's see what we got. So let's do a market order, and I'm gonna use 30% of my Webull account, which I have it at $2,100. I don't have it to what everybody likes to do when it comes to paper trading of $10,000, $50,000. Oops, let me confirm this. All right, there we go. Let's see where it fills me out. So that's the biggest thing that I like about Webull. It just lets you automatically know what percentage of your account. Did it fill my order? Yes, it looks like it filled my order at 301. Actually, yeah, it looks like it filled my order at 30. It says $3, but it's actually 301. So puts me up at a $214 and in 214 shares. And then let me open up the app over here on my desktop. I'm up 2.67%. Where's my Webull app? Here we go. So once I see that I'm up 5% or more, then I'm definitely gonna get out of the trade. And okay, so here we go. This is supposed to be the Webull app, but it's blanked out. I don't want to see that. All right, let's see. All right, here we go. So this is my account right here. So as you guys can see, 214, 302, or $3. I'm up 67%, but I'm gonna minimize this. So from $3, 301, I should say, Again, my 5% gain is for it to hit somewhere around 320. We'll see if that's going to be the case. If not, I should have got in my short position just how I wanted it. All right, so definitely we'll see what's going to happen here. THTX, this was a big watcher. It finally broke off from its downtrend. I had around 260 was the alert. There you go. 260 was the alert just 3 minutes ago. I didn't hear it until I just saw it right now on my screen that it's up 13% from its open. But there we go. THCX, I talked about it pre-market. This was a big mover over here. And it's definitely now definitely picking up a lot of volume. Right now, it's a volume of 300,000. So IDX, there it goes, 313. Okay, 315. Again, Webull, my Webull account, I'm up 5%. So there you go. I'm gonna get rid of some of these shares. Let's get rid of 150 shares. Not yet, not yet. Yep, and get rid of some 150 shares. Remember, if you have profits, you always gotta you don't sell all the way through, you sell some of them. Of course, with the earlier, I did have a smaller account, so I needed to wait. And I should have been a little more patient too. There we go, 320. So if it goes up above 320 again, then I'm gonna sell the rest of my shares at 320, which I only have 64 left. Just waiting to get above 320. Okay. So I'm just gonna get out right there. So it went from 301 to 316. That's what it looks like. 301 through 316. So 4.7% gain. And for some of you, if you're like, oh, that's so little, how come you're not taking more? How come you're not doing this? How come you're not doing that? Because that's not my goal. It's profits are profits. How come you're not being patient? How come you're not doing this? That's it. That's for today. Well, what am I at for performance? Performance this week. How can I get rid of this? But for today, up $34. Which again, this is my account, my paper trading account of $2,000 out, because that's the reason I set it for this amount, is because that's how much you're able to do to short a stock. That's how much money you need to short stocks. $2,000. So that's why I don't set my account for it to being 10,000, because I want to play with realistic numbers, not have an account of 10,000, 50,000, or 100,000, because that's not realistic. I mean, unless you have that much capital, that's good. Trade with that amount. But if you don't have that much capital, then that's pointless. But as you guys can see, P&L for today, $34. I'm gonna try to get in more trades over here. I'm not trying to overtrade, but just to show you how I trade based on some of the things that I see. For example, this stock, I don't know what this stock is. It's moving like crazy. Went from $2 to $8, and it definitely got halted there. SINT had a huge sell-off too. It's gonna continue moving down, so definitely want to short this stock. So let's go back to trading and SINT, and I'm definitely gonna get in a short sell position over here. All right, so quick trade, SINT, paper trade, sell. All right, so we had a bounce off right here. Let me just check it out before I execute my order. So we had a bounce right here from the 50 SMA. I needed to continue selling off for me to confirm that it's going to be trading, that it's going to be continuing selling off, because there's not too much volume here, and I see a balance of the 50 SMA, which is pretty strong, but I needed to break out for before I even make a trade there. All right, there you go. That's my confirmation right there. So we'll see what it fills me out. Okay, so it filled me out at 264. I don't like it too much. So there you go, filled me out at 264. So we'll see where it goes for the rest of, for a little bit. So from 264, again 5%. Getting to I'll say 240. 240 would be a good sell-off point. But IDX, huge blast off again. Just looking back at it when selling out of 302, there's a huge sell-off. So again, you can never expect this huge move. Nobody ever knows that it's gonna make this big move over here. So from 275 at 85.99. What did this candle go? 283. So I would have seen some losses, but then from there, from 285, basically 286 to now, that would have been a, what is this, 90% gain. But again, it's just, you can never expect this for it to move. And then just looking at the candles, based on this candle, I see that there was some support from that 9 SMA, and then that big continuation right here was the confirmation of it still doing its thing. So again, you can never expect for it to make a big move. This candle right here, it's telling me that it's gonna be a sell-off, but again, you just never know what type of move is gonna happen, because it did drop down to 283. What if it kept going below 283? That's the big question right there. But from 286, if I overheld it till then, yeah, again, it would be a 20% gain. So I could have stuck with my 5% gain, while I could have taken a higher risk with a 5% gain. I mean, a 20% gain. So you can never truly know where a stock is going to be heading. It's just you gotta play with your trade and then execute your trades. But IDX, big watch it for today. And I did mention it to you guys earlier. What time was this? Does it give you a time? No, no time. Well, if you guys go back, then you'll see. But again, even with this candle right here in the 1 minute time frame, you will think, oh, it's gonna sell off, and then you wait for the confirmation it's gonna sell off, but then it sells off rather quickly, just like how it's doing right now. You're like, oh man, I could have sold at around 247, and now I gotta sell around 236. Those 10 cents could have been the difference between $1,000, and now I have to make a profit of only $800 or $900. So again, you can never know where a stock is gonna be heading. Nobody ever knows. And I'm just waiting for SINT to crack below 260, 262 now, 261. Let's check out SINT. I'm in a short position with SINT. There we go, 258. I'm up 1%. So on the 5 minute, I just hope that it doesn't bounce off from that 20 SMA, which it looks like it is bouncing off from it. I'm just expecting for it to crack below 260. If it cracks below 260, then it's golden news. But otherwise, I'm seeing a lot of support from that 20 SMA, which for me that means is going to be a quick trend. There's going to be a quick trend in the uptrend, in the upside, and then if there's enough volume. So basically, the volume, what I'm seeing with the volume is coming down, but then it's going to pick up. It's going to make kind of like a U shape, but we'll see what happens over here. There you go. So you see a huge sell-off from IDX. Again, if we look at it from today, had a big move, big sell-off, big move, some reconciliation, huge spike, sell-off, and then we're thinking that it's going to continue selling off, but that 284, there was a lot of support there. It broke down to 283, but after that, boom, well, actually, after that, it just skyrocketed. And then now, of course, it's reconciliating, so selling off. So as SINT, yes, there we go, 254, crack below. What is that? Puts me at 2.46%. 212 now, so 2% gain already. Just waiting for it to crack way below that that 20 SMA. Right now it's a little bit overextended on the sell-off from the 9 SMA. So this is the 9 SMA over here. If it gets at 10% or less, this is going to be definitely interesting to see continue selling out. Yeah, if it gets above 10, if it gets below 10%, it's just going to continue selling off, and then it's going to just recover for a little bit. But I'm just waiting for it to crack down more. Just want to get down to at least 240. That's my goal right there, 240. We're just getting a lot of support over here around 258. Still puts me up 2%. But I know I definitely know that it's gonna be cracking down more than that. There we go. Boom. And we got the signal. The signal's popping up right there. So you guys can see it's just blinking. It's just blinking for it to confirm that it's going to be selling off still. It has to get below 250. If it gets below 250, then that's confirmation it's going to be selling off. Come on, get below 250. Get below 250. 253. Look at the level 2 over here. It doesn't want to come off. So, but I'm seeing the volume come down. So this volume, even though it's short, it's definitely very strong over here. And again, looking at that 20 SMA, which is the white line over here, it's definitely getting some support on that 20 SMA. It doesn't want to crack down. It does not want to crack down. As you can see, if it gets below 10%, get below 10%, so it can continue selling off. Just doesn't want to do it. BYFC, I'm seeing a reversal over here happening. A lot of support around 360. So a lot of support over here on 360. So possible reversal over here from BYFC. IDX still selling off a little bit. Sell off, bounce, sell off, bounce. This looks very similar to, let's see, so I have all these screenshots over here. If you guys want to get access to this, subscribe to my channel and then comment and DM me in my Instagram done. But let's look at this real quick. So IDX, let's see if we can find a stock that did this. So sell off, huge move, then sell off, want to reconciliate, sell off again, we can try to reconciliate, nope, came back again. Oh, this is the wrong time. Let's do this one. I do all these in the 5 minute. Here we go. So we got a huge spike, huge sell-off, reversal, trying to come back again, reconciliate it, try to test it, and it definitely broke off. Then sold off. Then huge spike, even with low volume too, which is kind of odd. And then now it's just selling off. So keeping that pattern in mind, especially on the 1 minute, is where we see a huge sell-off. I mean, a huge move, then selling off, try to conciliate again, selling off, recover, and now selling off. Just keep these two patterns in mind. Keep the actually, I'll just keep them in here. And now let's look at some stocks that have this type of patterns. That's gonna look ugly. So let's delete all these. So let's look at some history real quick. So this is a bio.